Hello guys and welcome back to DCS World. So today we're in the Persian Gulf again. It is 1992 and I think it's the 1st of March. Okay. So basically our mission is to gain air superiority in the south here. So we're talking about the area around here. So that's the border of the area. Where over there is a different story. We're not doing anything over there, but we're basically gaining air superiority over here in this area. So Lavan Island, Kish in Tul, and Bandar Lenge and Lar. So that's the four kind of airports where we need to gain air superiority to to basically keep the Iranians from flying around in their airplanes, because they are still angry at Iraq, and we're just trying to kind of maybe reduce their ability to wage war, or just keep them from starting another offensive against Iraq. Just a reminder, it's 1992, so we just had the Gulf War around a year ago, and the Iranians are now thinking about maybe invading Iraq again, so we're just going to try and keep them at bay, and we just don't want another war, so we're going to interfere with that. Now let's salute. And as you can probably hear, I had a little cold in recent days, but now my voice is better and I'm definitely feeling a lot better, and I was just really excited for another DCS mission, so that's why I'm back here. Flaps up, gear up. We got a wingman, and as always, we're here with 4 Sparrows and 4 Sidewinders, the loadout that the F14 had in the Gulf War II, because the Navy thought they didn't have the range to effectively use the Phoenix. So we're using that. Let's do jammer.
Roger.
And I can already tell my wingman to turn music on.
Music on.
So we're kind of safe here. We got, the Iranians have got SAMs at Lar.
Friendly. 6 o'clock. 2 miles.
So that's the airbase. And they have got a triple A at Shiraz. But that shouldn't be a big problem for us.
That's nails. 2 o'clock.
Okay. And as you can see, RWR showing 2 MiG-29s, which probably took off from Lar. So we're just gonna head their direction, but I still need to wait for my wingman. And while we're at it, let's get some altitude 2, which is what we'll need for an engagement with them. Intelligence says that the Iranians are mostly using IR guided missiles, so they are using R-60s, and for I think the MiGs, they're using some kind of IR air-to-air missile, which I don't know the name of. So we're gonna have to check for that, and we have to prepare for a closer fight, so they're not gonna pepper us in BVR.
Oh, I got
Because
nails on
I
our
don't
nose,
know
12 o'clock.
what the reason
And
for
nails,
that is,
11 o'clock.
but I'm just pretty sure they don't have the equipment right now at Lar Air Base with the radar-guided missiles, so they need to use the infrared ones, which are, of course, worse because Russian radar-guided missiles, I'm very scared of them, especially when you don't get a warning, and that's also a reason why I hate BVR. But the Russian R-60s and other IR-guided missiles like the R3, I don't know if it was the R3S or R3R, I'm pretty sure it's the R3S, on the MiG, so R3 Sierra, that they use, that's also a very bad missile. And then, of course, on the American side, the AIM-9 Bravo and AIM-9 Julie are also pretty bad, I think. AIM-9 Bravo, I know that one's bad. AIM-9 Julie, not really sure, but we're not using them anyway. We got the AIM-9Ms, so we're good actually on missiles. But of course, the MiG-29 is still a threat to us, especially with their maneuverability. They can, you know, turn one circle, and we don't want to get into one circle. If we don't have enough speed, we also don't want to get into a two circle or a vertical fight. But we're going to have to use our energy, so before we merge, I'm going to have to go full afterburner, and then of course cut the burner for the IR air-to-air missiles, so they won't track. It's gonna be quite hard, but at least I have a wingman who can maybe, you know, cover me and stuff like that. Master caution, is that already off? I can't see it. Now let's just click it for good measure. And they are not on our radar yet. Did I connect data link? I did, but I'm not sure if I managed it.
Roger.
Okay, now I clicked the wrong one. Okay. We need
I've got nails, 11 o'clock. And,
yeah, we need that one.
Nails, 12 o'clock. Okay.
For some reason, still not seeing them, but we got them now on map. We are using the Fog of War. And I got some pretty cool comments that told me more stuff about the F14, and also some that told me to add the shots from outside later and not do them in the mission. But what they also, or that guy that commented, I forgot his name, also mentioned was that the files, the replay tracks often get corrupted, which is also my problem. I said that in a few videos that I just can't, I like to do it, but I can't, because it's not working properly. Okay, so we got two MiG-29s. They're just doing a combat air patrol over there. Let's kind of... Maybe we can get eyes on them already, but they're still kind of far away. I actually don't know if I should just put my wings to auto when we're in the dogfight. Might make things a bit easier for me, but then we have the problem that, for example, if I'm fast but we're in a rate fight, then I still need my wings flapped out, and then I can't look over here while keeping, you know, turning properly without like nudging away a little bit and then hitting the ground. So still thinking about that, but I think I'll just keep them in emergency and keep them flapped out. And those MiGs are now heading to engage us, so we'll turn in. We got two contacts. And Jester.
Got it. Locking target. 62 miles.
Yeah, that's correct. And now I only see one of them. Now the Phoenix would of course be useful. Because we're at 56 miles, which is perfect range really to, you know, kind of annoy them with the Phoenix shot right
Target,
here.
54 miles.
But we're just gonna have to work with what we have. Got Sidewinder. I'm sorry, Sparrow. Inside of 50 miles, and they're closing in pretty fast, so I'm pretty sure they have good airspeed, and they're below us, which the MiG-23 has a radar that's designed to look down.
Target, 45 miles.
Sorry, it's designed to look. No, it's designed to look up. Sorry. Yeah, it's designed to look up, the MiG-23's radar. I'm not sure about their radar. But I am kind of scared because they're below us and they're not climbing. Oh, they are actually. Okay, so that might mean that we have the advantage right here. Because we're in a good position, but I'm targeting the guy that's further away, and there's another guy that's closer to us, which is not ideal. Let's get those wings out, and we'll get a bit more airspeed, trim it a bit down so we're not pulling up that much. Yeah. Okay, they're closing in super fast now. Yeah. And you can see the two. I'm blocking this one.
Miles.
My wingman is hopefully gonna get this one, but I can't tell him who to lock, so that's kind of annoying. Okay, I don't see him yet. He's still in the clouds. Wings are out though. Yep, perfect.
Target, 14 miles.
Okay, got the second one.
That's a MiG-29.
And here we go, Fox 1. Fox 1 Fulcrum. I can't really see him through the clouds, but he's close. Pretty sure that's gonna be a hit. It's got good track.
Pucker time, 400 knots. $12 low.
No, I'm pretty sure that didn't hit.
Fulcrum, 11
Fox
o'clock.
2.
3 miles. And that's 430.
And please don't flare.
12 o'clock low.
Splash.
Speed 460. Splash, 8 o'clock high.
Okay, now wingman. Get that guy.
1 o'clock high, 400. 7 o'clock low.
Okay, so as you can see, we're in a kind of close fight. He just fired some gun rounds at my wingman.
Good.
So I'm gonna try and save him.
12 o'clock. Speed's 270. 1 o'clock.
Oh shit. And my wingman is hit.
9 o'clock high.
Didn't destroy him though, just a hit.
2 o'clock low. Passing 210.
Can I get nose on?
Passing through 190. 6 o'clock low.
It's a really close fight, you can see. Another, yeah, he ejected.
4 o'clock. He's coming left.
Okay, now we're in a pretty good raid fight, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't have eyes on me.
Friendly.
Yeah, pretty good position.
12 o'clock. Speed 250.
Fox 2.
12 o'clock low.
And that's way too close.
3 o'clock high. 310.
Yep, splash!
Splash.
Splash.
6 o'clock low.
2 MiG-29s, so Fox 2 kill on 2 Fulcrums.
Coming up on 340.
But we lost an F14. He did eject though. Our guy at least. That's really bad. I wanted to save him, but it was so close. It was a kind of a
Alrighty,
knife
there's
fight
310.
that I couldn't get nose on, and I wasn't able to get him. Okay, so now we're right here, and we got those guys, but I'm pretty sure they'll be launching a few more aircraft. So I don't know if we should. The problem is just I'm alone, so if I would be with my wingman, I would just stay here and keep shooting them down. But since I'm alone and they got SAMs there and they're gonna launch new fighters, which maybe new Fulcrums, I think we're just gonna have to head home. So that's really bad. I was not expecting us to get shot down that quick. But yeah, well, the mission is kind of half accomplished. We lost an F14, but they also lost 2 MiG-29s, and well, we're just gonna continue next time here in this mission and try and get air superiority again with new F14s. So we got 2 Fulcrums, and it's a small airbase, as you can see, with 1, 2, 3, 5 anymore? No, 5 parking spaces. So might be some, private aircraft there. So if we say there's 1 private aircraft, 2 Fulcrums that we just shot down, then there's 2 more aircraft remaining there. And I'm pretty sure they're not going to ship anymore there because we are patrolling in this area and the carrier is close to them. So let's say if they were to transfer aircraft from the north down here, they'd probably get intercepted by F-14s, and they can't do like a refueling while they're transferring aircraft, because then we'll shoot down the tanker. So they'll just have to sit tight there with the 2 remaining jets, maybe even only 1 remaining. So we got pretty good air superiority, but it's not completed. So anyway, let's return to base now. I'll see you when we're in the groove, and we'll finish the job next time, which, I mean, I was expecting that to happen. I wasn't expecting my wingman to get shot down, but I was expecting that it'll take 2 sorties to gain air superiority, or 2 Tomcat sorties from us, or from me and my wingman, because of course there's going to be combat air patrol around the carrier at all times, except for now, because now we're flying. But while we're away, there is probably going to be protection for the carrier, so we can't say 2 sorties because there's going to be sorties all the time. But for the time that we are here, we'll take 2 sorties. So I have to fly twice with my wingman to gain air superiority over here. And then, of course, we'll also need to look out for Bandar Lenge, but they weren't really active today. So we're just going to try and get... So we're going to get air superiority at Lar, because they're going to run out of airplanes. And then we're going to go south, and I don't even know if they have any fighters down here on those 3 air bases. And we'll just bomb the runways here. So we'll take those guys out, and then we'll focus on the north and get Shiraz, which is a bigger airbase. So you can see we got a lot of slots there. We really got to watch out there. So we might go in there with a 4 ship of F-14s, maybe even some cover from F14s, maybe even an AWACS and stuff like that. And those guys over here, that's not going to be our job really. As you can see, some Marines have just made their way over here and are gonna capture Bandar Ajax soon, hopefully. So that's really all that we need to do. So our tasks are that those guys need to take Bandar Ajax, so that's the east of Iran, where they only have one airbase. Well, two in the northeast, two if we count the one from northeast, but one in the east. And those guys are also going to be taken out by the U.S. Air Force, hopefully, because we got Kasab here, we got Dubai. That's all very good air bases for the U.S. Air Force to launch their attack. And then we will only need to worry about the west. So we're talking about this area, everything west of that line. So I guess our mission is clear now, and I'll see you when we're in the groove. Oh yes, one wire though, but okay, we touched the ground.
The good thing is we didn't smack in the back of the ship. The bad
Exactly,
news is it's
Jester.
a one wire, man.
Exactly, Jester. We didn't smack in the back of the ship, so it's a perfect landing. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And this was a great episode. We're gonna continue here tomorrow. And yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna do what I announced before. U.S. Air Force and Marines are gonna focus on the east, and we're gonna focus on the west here. And over here, I don't know what we're gonna do about Keshem, but we had some recent operations at Keshem, and we drained the Iranian Air Force's supplies because we just shot down a shit ton of aircraft at Keshem. And those two air bases, yeah, the Marines are probably going to capture them when they drive through Bandar Ajax, capture that, and then go over here. So, I hope you have a great rest of your day now, and I'll see you next time. Bye.